Here we are, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Space, the final frontier. I am Captain Frank Lee English, and these are the voyages of the starship HMSS Imperialize. Our mission? To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Rousing stuff, Captain English, sir.
You really think so? I was afraid it would sound a little bit cliched. The last thing I'd want would be for anyone listening to think that was going to be representative of the quality of all our dialogue throughout this entire voyage.
Perhaps it's best not to heighten expectations too early on, boyo.
Yes, Jones. A healthy dose of self-deprecation should neutralize the mildly xenophobic nature of the mission we've been tasked with by Her Majesty, Queen of Great Britain and of the Commonwealth Realms.
Yeah, so long as we can avoid resorting to trite nationalistic jokes, we should be fine.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, I'm parched. Who's for tea? You stay here at the controls, Jones, while I navigate to the ship's kitchen facilities to acquire a refreshing beverage. The walk will give me the chance to familiarize myself with the intuitive navigation system.
Can you grab us a cup too?
I feel compelled to say an authoritative yet non-committal perhaps in this circumstance, Jones. It would be an appropriate reason to practice using the inventory system, yet I fear that such a magnanimous gesture may erode the command hierarchy aboard this vessel. I'll be on my way now, just as soon as I choose to exit this chair. I appear to have activated some sort of context-sensitive menu. I should select the appropriate option, illustrated by these exquisite icons. Now, to find the kitchen. If memory serves me correct, it's just down this corridor, beyond the fourth wall. That hatch leads to the lower deck. I'd prefer not to go down there, lest it be absolutely necessary. That's the gravity simulation switch. It's an informative map displaying the many high-definition areas aboard Her Majesty's spaceship Imperialize. That leads into the sitting room. It's a standard issue second-hand treadmill. No need to start cutting just yet. This computer is full of secret data. We keep the intel inside. There appears to be something stuck in the drive. Cutting-edge 20th century tech. Gosh, no matter how many times I keep clicking on things, this drive won't become unblocked. I'll have to think of something else. Cutting-edge 20th century tech. Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard. Greatly improves one's cognitive functions. Don't take my word for it. Ask science. The upholstery is made from genuine organic polyester. Presumably the manufacturer opted for shards of metal as opposed to goose down. It's Alad's mug, isn't it? It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. I'll just get piping hot tea all over my hands. And I didn't enjoy that the first time. It's our autonomous beverage dispensing robot, Gertie. Cup of cha? Cup of cha? Mild green washing up liquid. I'll just get piping hot tea all over my hands. And I didn't enjoy that the first time. It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. I'll just get piping hot tea all over my... It really takes the misery out of making tea. Of course, the downside of having a sentient being responsible for making the tea is that every so often it forgets how much milk to add. It's a popular household brand of washing up liquid. It's a fridge. Why, it's packed to the rafters with mild English cheddar. Plenty to share. It's an inconspicuous economy toaster. I am feeling rather peckish.
你個死英國佬，我鎖開你隻手咯
That's settled it. I'm going gluten-free when I get back to Old Blighty. Of course, in England, they'd call it a hoover. Surely you can't be serious.
Aren't you supposed to be going to the kitchen, boyo? You won't find anything fit for human consumption in there.
Any danger of making that tea, boyo?
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
Well, I've just been very careful. Ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course! Why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
Just go easy. Keep it steady.
Yes. Okay, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Yes? No,
Life support systems offline. Primary starboard fuel cell.
Careful,
jettisoned.
boyo. Keep it steady.
right. Well, that's... Yes. Right. No. No. Yes. Ooh. Okay, right.
Flight safe mode disabled. Commencing cabin depressurization.
Okay. Right.
Opening rear cargo door. Venting reserve oxygen supply.
Yes? No.
Daisy.
Give me your answer.
Holy cow! Look what you've done! I told you to keep it steady!
Good heavens! What a waste of perfectly good tea!
I think we should be more concerned about the irreparable damage done to the ship's steering system. Both problems, by the way, are your fault.
Look, obviously, the controls weren't calibrated to account for my superior strength. They were more sensitive than a pubescent poet. Regardless, we'll have plenty of time to argue about this now that we're stranded. Unless, of course, we can replace the controls with something else.
When you say we...
I mean the royal we. I'll sort this out. Don't move. I don't want you dribbling on anything else. Honestly, you're worse than the elderly. Here, plug this in. See if it works.
That isn't going to be much use without batteries, boyo.
What? Aren't they included?
And remove a superfluous hurdle present simply to prolong a problem you've long since figured out? Huh, when is that ever the case?
There's been a slight infestation. The lower decks are on lockdown. It appears to be stuck. With great power comes great responsibility. It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth. Now, what do we have here? Ah! Good Lord. Now, what do we have here? Ah! Good Lord. I'm prone to stage fright with an audience. Without the right tools for the job, I'm not risking it. It might fit Allard's dainty hand. I've a bit more girth.
Have you found something to replace the controls you broke yet?
Here, plug this in. See if it works.
No joy, boyo.
What? Isn't it supposed to be plug and play?
No, boyo. You'll have to install the drivers first.
Well, can't you just download them in here?
The Wi-Fi can't reach this part of the ship. Try getting online in one of the other rooms. See if you can download the drivers onto something and bring it here.
I suppose you'll just be sitting here in the meantime.
That's how the genre works, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, well, it's probably a tedious puzzle to fix it.
Now, to download this driver. I just need to connect to the internet first. Bingo! Found it! Very odd. It won't let me save onto the disk. There appears to be something stuck in the drive. I can't use these two together. I doubt combining these two will prove to be particularly useful. I've downloaded the driver I need. Now I just need to save it onto... Gosh, no matter how many times I keep clicking on things, this drive won't become unblocked. I'll have to think of something else. I'm sure there's a more practical use for this. Surely you can't be serious. That's the radio wave oven. It's the same idea as a conventional microwave oven, except while you're AM, FM, defrost, it's got the works. It's a fridge. I don't believe the isolation of space. What are your prime directives? It doesn't strike me as much of a talker. Best stop before I start to lose my gains, brah. The porcelain throne. Mercifully, the ultra-absorbent litter goes some way to mask the odor. Some way. Not all the way.